Welcome back to Pilates Body Workout. Today we have a short 15-minute chill flow session, and we're going to begin up on your hands and shins. Start by spreading open your fingers and setting your hands right under your shoulders with your knees directly underneath your hips. We want to lengthen the spine as we breathe in. Exhale, lift your waist and round your back, using your core to make the letter C with your spine. On your inhale, lengthen back out to a flat table position. And exhale, look up, arching your spine into cow. Breathe in and push the ground away from you, chin to chest, hips pull under. As you breathe, undulate through your spine into cow. Lift your face, lift your sitting bones and tailbone. Really enjoy flowing through each curvature, rounding, and working through your spine, moving bone by bone as you arch into your cow. Couple more. Press down through your palms, through your shins. Feel your core as you round here. And use your control with your breath to move into cow. Squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze the armpits. Now, as you move back to your neutral flat back, pull your ribs in, pull your waist in. Here we want to use opposite hand to knee. So right hand to the front of the left knee, and then left hand to the front of the right knee. Try to do this without any wiggles and wobbles. Bracing with your abs every time you go to move opposing hand to knee. Try exhaling here as you move the hand to knee, inhaling to set down. Exhale. Good. Don't go too swiftly. And pause. Now moving on, extend the right hand forward, left leg back, opposite hand to leg. Switch, left hand, right leg. And we're keeping the hand and the toes on the ground here, which just allows for us to get our balance and to coordinate, keeping the core pulled up and into the low back. You can stay with that or extend the arm and the leg up into the air and bring them back. Reach and lengthen without curving and arching through your lower back. Keep bracing with your abdominals. You can visualize that there's something sharp underneath your belly button and you're trying to keep all of your core muscles pulled up into your low back. Nice. From here, we are reaching the right arm and the left leg up into the air, but tapping down and up. We want to keep this movement quite small so that you're not lifting the arm and the leg so high that it causes you to arch through your low back and sink through your chest. Nice and specific so that the movement is clear. Perfect. Let's switch to the other side. Left arm forward, right leg back. On the exhale, lift hand and leg. Shoulders gliding away from your ears. Pushing down through your shin and palm. 3, 2, and rest. Nice work. Okay, so let's give those hands a break and shift down onto the elbows. Make sure that your elbows are only as wide as your shoulders. You can make a fist with your right hand and wrap the left palm around. Once you feel that you're aligned and stable, walk the knees back a little bit further behind your hips. On your next natural exhalation, you're going to pull your abs and ribs up and in and start to shift the legs back even further till you're in a plank with your knees and shins down. Curl your hips under. And then see if you can slowly lower your thighs and your hips to the mat, lifting up your chest and moving into a cobra. When you're in the cobra, it's common to kind of sink into the shoulders and really overextend through the neck. Keep pressing down through the elbows. Maintain some length in the back of your neck. Now, kicking one heel to your seat and lengthening. This is for the backs of your legs, your hamstrings. So you're literally trying to pull your heel to touch your seat. And when you can't do it, you extend the leg back out. Pull the heel to touch your butt and extend. As you do this, the hips may want to lift up off the mat. Keep pushing your hip bones down. Good job. Okay, now you can keep doing this, but lower your head, neck, and shoulders down if that extended position is just too intense. I want you to feel your seat muscles and the backs of your legs working, so choose the position that allows for you to focus on that. Of course, your abdominals are still shrink wrapping around your waist. We're not just letting the abs spill out all over the place. Great, one more per leg. And release, nice job. All right, lower down, make a pillow with your hands under your head. Relax. Bend the knees, bring the heels together, toes apart. Knees apart, but only as wide as your shoulders, so don't go too wide. Curl your tailbone under and start to feel that you're trying to lift your knees and thighs just a little bit up off the floor. I am making this movement seem a lot bigger than it is so that you can see what the movement is, okay? But if you're just barely lifting your kneecaps off of the mat, that is still excellent. Visualize that you're stamping your flexed feet on the ceiling above you. And at all times, keep zipping and lifting up your abdominals so that you don't feel any kind of crunching or compression through your low back. The target muscle group here is your butt muscles, your seat muscles, and still the backs of your legs, your hamstrings. Dig your heels together super strong and keep those knees lifted. Little pulses, up, up. Try to dig your heels together like you're holding a Kleenex or a tissue between your heels. Couple more. Keep breathing. And we rest. Stretch the legs out straight. Separate them about as wide as your mat. And then from here, once we take a moment to breathe, you'll reach the arms overhead. Same distance, about as wide as the mat. I want you to really push down through your palms to lift your chest. And then you're lifting opposite arm to leg. Whatever arm and leg are not lifting, you're pressing down. And that gives you some leverage to stay lifted in your upper back. This movement should feel good. You're stretching out in all directions and you're supported by the opposite hand to leg. Straight legs, there's a tendency to bend at the knee. Try to really lift from the top of your thigh. Breathing out, lifting the arm without scrunching neck or shoulders. Stretching through toes and fingers. We're going to hold and try to lift up both arms and both legs. Then we bend the elbows into a cactus as we bend the knees and extend to superhero. Everything bends, everything extends. Cactus arms, bend the knees, straight out to superhero. Breathe. Keep it very low. You don't need to lift up high. Long neck. Open the chest and shoulders. One more. Bend. Extend, lengthen out, and lower down. Amazing. That is not an easy sequence. Well done. Bring your knees and feet together. And then from here, really round your back. Rest your body on top of your thighs and extend the arms out for a shell stretch. You can close the eyes for a moment. And as you exhale, peel your body up to sitting on your heels. Open your shoulders, place your head on top of your neck. We're going to move right on here, sitting down on the mat with your legs extended out in front of you, about as wide as your mat. Feet are flexed. This is option 1. You can sit like so. Or option 2, bend the knees, feet flat. Grab the backs of your thighs and just kind of get really tall and perched up on your sitting bones. Then we'll extend the arms out in front of you. We are twisting. This is your inhale to grow tall. Exhale, pull your right elbow back as you reach through your left hand. Return. Left elbow bends, right arm lengthens. So it's a real scissor feeling through your upper back. Tendency is to lift the shoulders up, keep them gliding down. Option here, just showing with the straight legs what it looks like. And of course, our core is still active. It's so easy to just abandon the effort of drawing the abdominals in to protect the low back. Here we're extending the back arm, adding a little bit more momentum to the twist. Inhale, exhale, peel the arm back, return. Bend the elbow, open and reach, return. So you're really trying to open your wingspan. Both arms are lengthening one away from the other. Nice. Here we go. Last 2. And pause. At this stage, we're moving into a different movement. So the knees bend. You grab the backs of your thighs and move your hips a little bit closer to your heels. With your hands behind your thighs, stack your spine up. Begin to pull your shoulder blades together, which will lift your chest into a slight back bend. Careful not to just throw your head back. On the exhale, do the opposite like we did in your warm-up, rounding into the letter C, anchoring your lower back toward the mat. Inhale, sit up tall and go beyond straight into a little back bend as you clamp the shoulder blades together and lift the top of your chest. Exhale, round. Feel your abs as the ribs go back and the hips scoop under. Continue. Inhale, not only straight, really feel the corners of your shoulders open. Exhale, scoop the hips under. Visualize you're squishing something underneath your low back here. Repeat. Inhale, tall. Open the chest and shoulders, gaze slightly up. Exhale, rounding back as far as you can before your feet want to lift. If you run out of breath, you can always take extra breaths here to lift the chest and open the heart. Exhale, rounding back, scoop, feel the abs. Inhale. Pull on your legs to help you open your collarbones. And then here, if you don't need to hold the legs, you could definitely let go or be lighter with the fingertips behind the thighs. This is your last one. Enjoy it. Inhale, lift and open the chest. Exhale, scoop, and then you're going to lie down. Hold here on the back of your rib cage. Reach dynamic through your arms as you lift your feet up one at a time into tabletop. Squeeze your knees and feet together. On your next exhale, we're going to reach both legs forward and inhale back. You can grab the backs of your thighs if it's helpful when the legs extend. The height of your legs depends on what you can tolerate. So the lower the legs go, the harder it is. And the higher they are, the less intense it is. Breathe in as you bend. Breathe out, extend. Inhale, squeeze the legs together. Exhale, reach through your toes. Breathe in. Exhale, hold. Maintain, sink your waist, and eventually pull the knees in. Lie down onto your back. Place the feet down onto the mat. Relax the arms by your sides. We'll separate the feet as wide as the mat and open the arms into cactus, so the elbows are bent at right angles. This is a windshield wiper. Both knees fall to your right. Place the right foot to the outside of your left thigh. and push the left hip up. Breathe. Relax your face. Start to swivel the knees and feet the other way, bringing your left foot to the outside of your right thigh, encouraging your right hip up. And then when you're ready, return to center. Center your body, extend both legs out straight. Press the legs together and reach those arms way overhead. Breathe in. Exhale, circle your arms, lift your head and chest. Full roll up, folding forward over your legs. Option to bend the knees, but keep your legs dynamic and squeeze together, even if you're using your hands to squeeze the legs together. Stay here unless this feels really uncomfortable. Then I'd like for you to bend your knees. Wrap your arms behind your legs and try to just merge your body with your thighs, with your knees bent. Breathe along your spine. Relax your jaw. And then we're going to stack up to sitting. You are done. Amazing work. We'll see you on the mat very soon.